How many of us have felt like our minds are a runaway train? Thoughts are racing, stress is piling up, and you can't seem to stop. What if I told you that the secret to regaining calm, focus, and inner peace lies in one thing you're already doing every moment? Breathing. But not just any breath. I'm talking about profound ancient techniques practiced by Buddhist monks for centuries. It's not just about breathing deeply. It is about making your breath a steadying anchor for your mind and a gateway to a more peaceful life. So if you were ready to learn how to breathe like a monk and unlock a new level of stillness in your daily life, follow along. First, let's understand why the breath is so central in Buddhism. The Buddha himself taught that observing the breath is one of the most direct paths to enlightenment. It's called Anapanasati, which literally means mindfulness of breathing. Why the breath? Because it's always with you, right here, right now. It's the perfect object of meditation. It's not something you have to imagine or create. It's real, it's happening in the present moment, and it's a constant rhythmic anchor that can pull you out of the turbulent waters of your thoughts about the past or anxieties about the future. When you focus on your breath, you are training your mind to be present, and in the present moment, true peace is found. So how do we actually do it? Let's start with the absolute foundation. The first step is simply to notice. You don't need a special cushion, a silent room, or an hour of free time. You can do this right now wherever you are. Find a comfortable posture, either sitting or standing. You can close your eyes if it helps you focus, or just lower your gaze. Now, bring your attention to the sensation of your breath. Don't try to change it. Don't judge it as good or bad, shallow or deep. Just observe. Feel the air entering your nostrils. Is it cool? Feel your chest or your abdomen rise and fall. Notice the slight pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. Just be a curious observer of this natural process. This is the core practice. When your mind wanders, and it will, that's what minds do, gently and without judgment, just guide it back to the breath. Every time you bring your mind back, it's like doing a bicep curl for your attention muscle. You are strengthening your ability to choose what you focus on. A monk doesn't have a magical mind that never wanders. They have a mind that has been trained through thousands of repetitions to return to the present moment, to return to the breath. The goal isn't to have zero thoughts. The goal is to not be carried away by them. The breath is your anchor, holding you steady in the storm of your inner world. Now let's explore a slightly more active technique that monks use, often called abdominal or diaphragmatic breathing. This is the natural way babies breathe, but as we grow up and experience stress, our breathing often becomes shallow and confined to our chest. Relearning this can have a massive impact on your nervous system. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly just below your rib cage. As you breathe in slowly through your nose, try to let your belly expand, pushing your hand out. Your chest should remain relatively still. Imagine you have a balloon in your stomach that you're inflating. Then, as you exhale slowly through your mouth or nose, let your belly fall naturally. Try this with me. A slow, deep breath in, feeling your abdomen expand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a slow, gentle exhale, feeling your abdomen contract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making the exhale slightly longer than the inhale helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's rest and digest mode. It's a natural tranquilizer. Practicing this for just 5 minutes a day can dramatically reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. It sends a powerful signal to your brain that you are safe and it's okay to relax. Monks practice this not just in formal meditation, but they aim to make it their default way of breathing throughout the day. Another beautiful concept from Buddhist practice is to be aware of the qualities of the breath. For instance, when you're breathing in, you can just silently note in your mind, breathing in, I know I am breathing in. And when you're breathing out, I know I am breathing out. You can add more layers to this. Breathing in a long breath, I know I am breathing in a long breath. Breathing out a short breath, I know I am breathing out a short breath. This isn't about forcing your breath to be long or short, but about noticing what it's already doing. This simple labeling technique keeps the mind engaged and anchored to the present moment, making it less likely to get lost in a train of thought. Let's take that a step further with a practice taught by the renowned Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh. It's a simple verse you can recite internally as you breathe. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Breathing in, I dwell in the present moment. Breathing out, I know it is a wonderful moment. This practice infuses your breath with intention and positive affirmations. You're not just observing, you're actively cultivating peace and joy with each cycle of breath. That smile isn't necessarily a big grin. It can be a subtle internal half-smile, a release of tension in your face. It's an acknowledgement of the gift of being alive, right here, right now. Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, but my life is so busy. How do I integrate this? This is where the real magic of the monk's approach comes in. It's not about escaping your life for an hour to meditate. It's about bringing this awareness into your life. You can practice mindful breathing while you're waiting in line at the grocery store. You can do it while you're stuck in traffic. You can do it before a difficult conversation or a big meeting. Take 3 conscious, deep belly breaths before you check your email in the morning. Notice your breath as you're washing the dishes. These are what are called mindfulness bells. You use everyday events as a trigger to return to your breath, to return to the present. The traffic light turning red is no longer a source of frustration. It's a reminder to breathe. The ringing of your phone is a reminder to breathe before you answer. By weaving these micro-practices into the fabric of your day, you begin to change your default state from one of scattered stress to one of grounded presence. You don't have to retreat to a monastery. You can turn your daily life into your place of practice. This is the essence of bringing the monastery into the marketplace, of living a more contemplative life in the midst of modern chaos. Ultimately, breathing like a monk is about cultivating a relationship with yourself. It's about learning to be your own source of calm and stability. The breath is a tool, a guide, and a friend that is always with you. When you feel overwhelmed, return to the breath. When you feel anxious, return to the breath. When you feel angry, sad, or even overjoyed, return to the breath. It doesn't judge you, it simply is. By consistently bringing your attention back to this simple, vital process, you are fundamentally rewiring your brain for more peace, clarity, and resilience. You are learning the art of being present, which is the greatest gift you can give yourself. So I invite you to start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Right after this video ends, just take 1 minute. Sit quietly and just notice your breath. Feel it enter. Feel it leave. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back. That's it. That's the beginning of the journey. The path of the monk isn't about perfection. It's about practice. It's about returning, again and again, to the simple, profound truth of your own breath. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration of mindful breathing. If this video brought you a little bit of peace today, consider liking and subscribing for more content on finding calm in our busy world. Let me know in the comments how you plan to incorporate this practice into your life. Breathe well and be well.